it truly is a very different conference to the more sort of academic. It's about this is what we've done rather than this is what we've seen and this is what we've analysed. It's been there, done that, rather than seen this, analysed that, and that's very refreshing and in fact very innovative for an innovation conference, which often tends to look at research and innovation rather than experience from practice.
InnoTown combines creativity with innovation, with state-of-the-art business thoughts, with design and branding thoughts, and brings it all together in one place. So it's innovation, but not just engineering innovation, but innovation in business in general, and how to move forward and have a greater impact on the world.
I've been blown away, not only by the caliber of people that are here, but the interaction and more so than anything else, sort of the passion for that people have for what they do. I mean, everybody that's here has got something down deep inside of them that says they want to either change the world or be the best that they can be, and then the commitment to pass that along. I will come back, and I'll bring more people.
I think it's world class. It brings the best speakers in the world, and it just brings a celebration of ideas. InnoTown, even just in its few years, is way up there. So I think that the format is really good. I think the people are great. I think the quality of presentations are excellent. It has a kind of magic to it. It's a European magic, and I just being from North America, I feel a different sensibility here than I do in other conferences. It celebrates what we're here to celebrate, which is the imagination.
To me, this has been a good experience. We are not competitors here. We are all working with the same challenge, so we can exchange ideas very freely.
I'm here actually representing the Hong Kong Design Center, and I'm really interested in seeing whether there could be some sort of tie-in collaboration. You guys have so much to offer in this part of the world, and Asia is also growing, and there is a natural sort of common agenda between us.
Michael Melville's success, he explains, has come from a willingness to take risks, to follow his dreams, and to deal with fear. If anyone reflects the InnoTown slogan of a meeting point for those with insight and a generosity of spirit, it's Mike.
Up until we did this thing, only large governments had ever succeeded in putting mankind into space. Large governments like China, Russia, the United States, with all of the resources they have, all of the money, and all of the brainy people that they have. And we had the audacity, with only about 120 people working there, to think that we could do something like that.
I talk to business people, and we're talking about Harley Davidson. They will invariably say to me, in any country I'm in, no matter what language they speak, they'll say, "Oh, I know what makes Harley Davidson such a strong dominator in all the markets it competes in." And I'll say, "What's that?" And they say, "Harley Davidson builds a great quality product." And I always kind of take a step back and look them in the eye and say, "Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? This company, this brand, everything this has come to engender and mean in the world, this is the strongest brand serving industry in the world, became that way because it has a good quality product. Does that not then imply that, I don't know, companies like, say, BMW, Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha are building junk?" And they say, "Well, of course not. They build really, really good stuff."
You have to enhance variation. You have to have lots of different ideas around, lots of different sorts of people.
We thrive on innovation. We're committed to innovation. We have an unwavering commitment to innovation. We blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. You know? Because what's interesting is if you go into any company and you try this little experiment, It's amazing what kind of results you get. Go into that company and talk to some mid-level folks. So not the guys at the very top, but kind of 5 levels down in the organization. And ask them some questions like these. Could you describe your company's corporate innovation system? Well, get ready for the blank faces.
Now, Paul McCartney, or Paul, as I call him, was telling me, as we were chilling, I asked him how he got on at music at school. Did he enjoy music at school? He said he hated it. He hated music at school. He said nobody at school thought he had any musical talent at all. Paul McCartney. His music teacher never spotted anything unusual about Paul McCartney's musical abilities. One of the other students in the same music class with him was George Harrison of the Beatles. And the music teacher didn't spot that either. So this one music teacher had half the Beatles in his class. And he missed it.
The color is where the country is situated in the world. And you can see here, for instance, that the African countries are dark blue. They all have a large family and a short life, because here we show fertility rate, number of children per woman, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 8 children per woman. And here we show life, I think it's life expectancy. I'm lucky here. And we can, where do someone want to live? Where do you want to live? You want to live 40 years? 50 years? No, you want to live more. But if a professor climbs too high, he won't live any longer, you know.
If you truly indeed want to be revolutionary, you need to set your perspective right. And the correct perspective for someone who's truly trying to change the world is not to be content with doing things 10% better, or 15% better, or 20% better, or 25% better. The goal is to do things 10 times better. The goal is to not fight it out on the same curve, but to get to the next curve, or to create the next curve.
InnoTown is the biggest gathering of creative and innovative people I have seen anywhere in the world. And it's genuinely a creative conference for people to learn and take back home.
It's an amazing group of people, and we've just had an amazing dinner, and it's got a real spirit to it, which is not something you can really tell in advance just by looking at a brochure.
It's very intimate, it's very close, because the speakers mingle with the guests, and over meal times and in breaks like this, you see a lot of people talking together and throwing around ideas. So it's not just inside the conference, but it's the social times outside as well that makes it very special.
There are many places trying to do what you do here. InnoTown, I think, is the ultimate one. It's the best one I've seen.